Hi, my name is Tanya, and today I'm going to be doing a little air dry clay dishes collection with Tokyo Revengers. I am obsessed with this anime. I don't even know why. I finished watching season 2 and I couldn't wait for season 3 to be released, so I finished reading the manga. And I don't usually do that, and the fact that I did says something. And then I also read all the spin-off manga, and now I'm planning to watch the live action movie. And I'm also obsessed with all of the openings and endings. They are perfect. Yeah, so I decided that I have to do some clay dishes with them too. So I will have 4 dishes in total in my today's collection. The first one is this star-shaped dish that will have a little black cat in the middle. This is actually inspired by the scene from manga, so people who only watched anime will not understand what this is, but I just love that scene so much. It was so hilarious and wholesome and a tiny bit sad. I don't think it's a spoiler, so I'm just gonna say it. So basically a couple of guys, they create their own gang, and then one of the guys creates the uniform for them, and he decided to name the gang Thousand Winters, and because it's his name, and then have this uniform with a cat inside of a snowflake, which looks adorable, but they hated it and it was so funny, and I thought that I have to do a dish with it. It was surprisingly difficult shape to make. I don't know, I struggled a lot with it, probably because for me personally it's very hard to do a pretty star, like uneven one, and then I also had to attach all of the like borders, reams separately, and I usually do it in one piece, so that took a lot of time to do, and I also had to wait until it's dry to add other pieces so that I don't mess up the ones that are already attached but they're wet. Anyway, it took way too much time for the thing that it is. So the next dish is a little heart-shaped tray, and I wanted to draw a chibi version of Takemichi, who's crying, because during the whole anime they were calling him a crybaby hero, and I thought that it would make a cute little dish with different pastel colors, and I wanted to write crybaby hero at the bottom of the dish. And I dreaded painting this one for so long. I actually postponed doing this whole collection for about 3 weeks or something, just because I was afraid to actually take the pencil, take the paint and paint brushes and do this whole thing, because I thought I will not be able to do it as good as I wanted it to be. So I practiced multiple times, like drawing his face, and it took me way too many tries to draw his hair, and it still doesn't look perfect, but anyway. I'm actually quite happy with how it looks. I did a much better job than I thought I would do. So it is not perfectly straight. If I were to change something, I would change the position of things. And for the dish 3 and 4, I wanted them to look like little dishes that they use in Japan for like sauces and stuff, or like for ginger, wasabi and all those things. But the problem is the clay I use is not food safe, unfortunately. I'm dreaming about the day when I can finally try ceramics. For now, I'm just doing this. But you can like put your keys in it and like other stuff. I don't know. So I wanted these two to be exactly the same shape, like square, and then have a kanji in the middle. So these are the hand tattoos of one of the characters, Hanma. So he has sin and punishment kanjis on his hands, and they look cool, and a lot of people actually tattooed them on their hands, but I'm not that cool, so I decided to just do a clay tray. I thought for a long time about the color of the borders of the reams that I want. What is the proper word for this, by the way? Is it a ream or a border? Anyway, so at first I thought of making it black, but then it seemed like it was too much black, and then I thought maybe making it yellow closer to gold, or I actually have a gold paint, and then I was also gifted like these gold leaves that I could also use, but then I thought that maybe it's too much. I don't know. And then I was like, maybe I can make it red, because I thought about all of these torii gates that are red and then they have kanji on them or near them, and it looks very Japanese like, so I decided to paint it red, and actually it looks pretty cool, I think. And this is it. We are done. I actually love how they turned out, but now I have more ideas about the dishes I can do with like the main characters, because I love them so much. But at the same time, maybe it's too much. I need to stop, probably. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!